Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Bernard Mugabe, just call me Teacher Ben, and I'll be teaching you science for the meantime. In this topic, we shall be looking at Unit 5, the atmosphere. That's where we shall begin from. I don't know how much you had covered with it, just leave here. But I will just start from there. I assume you had done those other units, unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are looking at the atmosphere. This is the atmosphere. First of all, the word atmosphere simply refers to what surrounds us. But what surrounds us is composed of some things that, just as we shall see them as we go on. So let's first get to know what the atmosphere is. An atmosphere is the layers of gases. These are layers of gases surrounding a planet. Just as I told you earlier, that atmosphere means what is surrounding the around, what's surrounding. The Earth's atmosphere is composed of gases. We shall see such examples of such gases in the atmosphere and what percentage do they cover. Alright, let's continue with the atmosphere. What is it made up of? What is its composition and the structure of the atmosphere? By definition, you can also say that the atmosphere is the filled outer layer that surrounds the Earth. What surrounds the Earth? Remember, from the beginning I told you that the atmosphere means what surrounds you. So the atmosphere is the filled outer layer that surrounds the Earth. This outer layer or the atmosphere is made up of gases. There is nothing in it apart from gases, and that's why we are saying that it's made up of nitrogen, oxygen, and other gases such as carbon dioxide. So when we look at the atmosphere, when we look at this, the diagram, we are making a simple survey about the percentages of these gases. We can see nitrogen takes 78% of the atmosphere. Oxygen is 21%. Then we have this green, that is carbon dioxide. Then we have these others, which is orange or brown. This is, I think, you can call it orange. It is taking the percentage which is remaining to make 100, and that's less than 1%. Actually, it's 0.93. It is less than 1%. So these are, it's not on the one, it's not on the argon. There is a combination of very many gases, and when we put them together, we can say they are called rare gases. Therefore, in conclusion, we can say that the atmosphere is made up of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and rare gases. Can you give me examples of the rare gases? Yes. One of them is argon. What more? Helium. Now, we are using the word rare. Means that these gases are not common. They are very rare. Okay? So that's that. Now, the atmosphere is subdivided into layers. And our atmosphere has got 5 different layers, just as you can see these ones down: troposphere, stroposphere, mesosphere, exosphere, like that. Those are 5 layers that are making up the whole atmosphere. Big as it is subdivided into only 5. Importance of the atmosphere. Why would we say that the atmosphere is good? The atmosphere is good because it helps us in the following ways. 1. It helps to maintain the Earth's temperatures to be suitable for life. If it wasn't because of the atmosphere, it would be very, very hot to the extreme that possibly we could not be able to afford. But because of the atmosphere, we are able to live a suitable life under favorable temperatures. 2. It prevents the Earth from some radiation. Some radiations are very hot, but because of the atmosphere, it prevents much of it and only allows a recommendable or an appropriate amount to pass through it to reach the Earth's surface. Now, the question comes, how does the atmosphere prevent the Earth from some radiation? How does it do that? It's very simple. We can all read. By absorbing some radiation and allowing an appropriate amount to pass through to the Earth's surface. It only allows a recommendable amount, not the whole radiation that can be able to reach the Earth's surface. So that's how important the atmosphere is. Another way in which the atmosphere is important to Earth is that it prevents harmful space objects from hitting the Earth's surface. We have examples of such objects that are very harmful, and if it wasn't because of the atmosphere, they would be able to reach the Earth and possibly cause serious damage and effects to human life. Remember, I told you that there are 5 layers of the atmosphere. Okay, and this one here, this is a diagram showing us the layers. You can look at the distance, like this one, 550 to 600, 90, 48, 11, 24% of the atmosphere. Okay, so this is a diagram showing us the 5 layers, and this diagram is going to help you answer the activities next in the next slide. See you. Some activities for you. Write the name of the atmospheric layer. About 12 kilometers thick. It covers 80% of the air. From 50 kilometers to 80 kilometers, the outer layer from 500 kilometers to 10,000 kilometers. It's also called ionosphere. Gases absorb harmful solar radiation. Copy and complete. Atmospheric air is made up of 78% of, 21% of, and rare gases like 3, circle the correct word, and so on. So we shall stop here for today. Hope see you next time when we shall be looking at something